All right, YouTube, so I wanted to give you a quick rundown review of my brand new Pelonis 40 pint dehumidifier that is available at Menards. I'll go ahead and get an overview of the box here. Adjustable digital humidistat, low temperature operation, 24-hour timer, extra quiet operation, bucket full indicator, auto defrost. From what I've learned or gleaned on the internet, Pelonis is made by the Medea company. It is a product that is made in China. There's the model number PAD40C1AWT. This also has a feature where you can hook up a hose to the back, and basically you wouldn't ever have to drain the bucket out. However, the reservoir does hold 40 pints of water. And let's go over to the unit now. The nice thing is when you buy this unit, it has kind of a quick start guide here. It says to wait 24 hours with the unit upright before using, so there's no issues with refrigeration. It shows you the distance at which to position your unit for good airflow. Also, a setup for automatic drainage, so if you want to hook a hose up to it, has a little guide there for that. Also, how to set the humidistat, so that your desired humidity essentially. And then kind of gives you a quick recommended humidity settings there for spring and summer and fall and winter. And then troubleshooting, little graph there. So it kind of gives you a lot of information in a quick startup guide, which is really nice. So the back of the unit there, you see the coils. There's actually a filter. You can clean the filter on this by taking this off, and that wire mesh you just wash off. You can use water or a brush. This piece comes inside the water bucket when you buy it, so make sure you take this piece out. There'll be a warning actually says, hey, get this piece out and snap it onto the back, and that's kind of your mount for your cord. So when you store it, you can wind your cord up there on it as your basic 3-prong grounded plug. Little info on the back there. And there is the hose port. So that just unscrews if you want to connect like your garden style hose hookup to it, so you can run it to a drain so you don't ever have to dump the bucket again. And I'm going to go ahead and turn on the unit now. And there's a front real quick. Kind of your water level indicator there on the front. Little warning there. Energy Star for whatever that's worth. And there's the Pelonis brand name. So we'll go through the controls real quick. You got your on off. Kind of shows your relative humidity right now. You can push in your desired humidity. So right now it's at 45. I'll bump it up to 50. The flickering you see in the video is not in real life. That's just the two platforms kind of clashing with each other as far as video goes, but when you see it with your eyes, there's no flickering. You have a timer, so you can actually set this up to 24 hours. So those are half-hour increments on the timer. So I'll shut that back off. Turbo, so if you want to blow the air faster out here, and here's the outlet on the side. You can kind of feel that running. You can hear it speed up. So I just put on the regular low flow, and it has a continuous mode. So if you just want to disregard the humidity setting and you just want the dehumidifier to run continuously, like say you got something got wet and you're trying to dry up water you cannot get to or moisture you can't get to, just put on continuous, and this will essentially never stop running until you hit capacity on the water bucket. So I'm going to shut that off real quick. All right, so a quick rundown of the filter button. What that is for is when your filter runs 250 hours or the unit runs 250 hours, there'll be a light and that'll be able to reset that. So it basically says, hey, you need to clean the filter out, which is in the back. Make sure it's not caked up with dust. Kind of inspect the unit for any other issues like clogged coils, that sort of thing. Kind of a maintenance indicator, if you will. And then there's also a comfort button and I don't know what that does of all things. So that probably is a self-regulating automatic mode. And like I said, I wanted to give you a quick rundown of this unit. For the money, so far, it's running pretty well. Time will tell. It's only about a day old. I waited the 24 hours to run the unit. Basically, that is to protect the refrigerant so it runs properly. And the unit stands about 3 feet tall. And Menards has a smoking price on this right now. I think at Menards, they're basically under 170 or $160, somewhere in that range. I bought it yesterday, but I don't remember how much I paid. It's close to that, but it's cheaper than a lot of the other retail outlets, and it's cheaper than you would pay online from a, like say, one of your online vendors. So you're just not paying for the big brand name. But I bet this company makes dehumidifiers for other companies. So if you're looking for a dehumidifier, check out Menards. They always hook people up with the good deals. And I appreciate you watching the video. Take care. Please like, subscribe.